Greetings, Warlords, and welcome back to Let's Play Warlords 2. This is the Mian team, and in the last part we've pretty much nailed a foothold on every continent except the Yellows, and we also picked up the super broken item Boots of Speed. In this video we'll be demonstrating just how strong it is and why I consider it such a broken item. Let's go. 3 of the factions are dead. We are looking for the computer to start begging for mercy, and White, you suck. I'll do a run by. Just attack me and lose your hero. I've had your standard for a while. Or no, do I? Ah, no! No! I wanted to attack green with these units. You suck, man. Hate you. You're dead to me, Yellow. Dead to me! Yeah. Empires has what it cares about. We don't care about these backwater, low life, weak, scrub area territories. Where are you going, Green? We're just gonna burn them all. It's time for some rather unsavory warfare. I'm not even going to bother with field units. This stack is for one thing only. And yes, once a city is raised, it is gone forever. And unlike Civ, you cannot rebuild cities in this game. So that is a devastating blow, and it's only the beginning. Yeah, we're pretty good on the port cities. I can't really let this slide. I have to kill it. No standard. Oh well. Aw, almost. Would've been nice. Yeah, Yellow's not going to take any cities up there. At least not with the force he has. Yay! It has more flying troops. They're horse units too. They all have this distinctive horse-like look to them, making them even more favored as units for me, because I rush with horse units. My Xbox profile says so, and it's true. I do that. Some of them, I guess, could help out Beefcake, so he doesn't have to sit on that island forever. Here, you go help out Beefcake. Not doing anything else. I could probably optimize to win a little bit sooner than I am, but at this point, we've gone many turns. It doesn't really matter. It's been obvious I was going to win ever since I completely annihilated my own continent. There's really no way for the AI to beat me at that point. Troops led by demons. Yeah. Really? Not advised. Uh-oh. I think that's the end of my hero. Yep. Shoot. It's just like I planned it, only bad. One of my key primary superheroes, so important to the campaign throughout the entire mainland continent, and my initial hero with all the standards has gone down. Well, Trollface has some standards too, but they're captured or pillaged or found. In the case of Black, that standard was really not earned through killing him. Okay. It's worth my while to go get this. Ouch. And so, Hannah Montana, becomes the primary. And man, oh man, did she just become absolutely ridiculous. My hero had a chance there, by the way. It just, I think he had seen one too many of those tough battles, those battles where there's no guarantee you make it out alive this time, you know, those kinds of things. Here. Attack my forces in the water. You know you want to do it. Such a troll. I don't care though, that's effective. Ooh, heroes and spiders and all kinds of goodness. Let's make it hard for you to take them. And then I need to re-grab this city from White. Hopefully he's not going to be able to retake it as easily now. Because I'm not going to have a lot of Minotaurs. Or, okay, I have 3 Minotaurs left in it. Not a bad outcome. Should be okay now. Yeah. Way to defend your capital against Trollface there, White. And yes, this is the Syrian capital. This is where you start. You saw it at the start of the game. And it's pretty much the exact same type of thing as my capital. Not very impressive. But what is impressive is that we're going to beat down more of White's ability to produce any units. Actually, he's on his last legs. See, I'm about to kill him outright. So he's going to outlast green. And yeah, look at this. This city is so poorly defended that you can easily take it with a heavy cavalry. And a lot of the cities are like that. Oh, he's still got a hero over there. I really need to reinforce. Well, it's as good as anything. Go for it. I'm just like bleeding units everywhere. So many griffins. Yeah, there's going to be hell to pay for yellow killing me there. That is uncool. Oh, these guys can probably pick off a city on their own. There we go. Derp. Hey, you look lightly defended. Yeah. I'm a good person, I know. Yeah, I think I wanted that hero. I want Trollface to just sit tightly there. I can't be too far from the point where the AI gives up. There will come a point where the AI will give up. What? He split his forces? But I have Archangels. Or not Archangels, I have Archons. They're gonna cancel the hero bonus. Oh, there goes my reinforcing stack. Although his lone demon unit there is suddenly looking less intimidating. In the hills, are you? Just the unit. Hills and roads, so I don't have the movement penalty that the Wolf Riders usually have. Okay. Orange is still sending stuff at me. I think pretty much the whole world is just gonna fight me from now on. As I've gotten too strong. I guess he's gonna try the port city like everyone else. Yeah, boat strength of 4. Haha, trollolol. It's another reason you like defending the port cities. Even very quality troops have a lot of trouble dealing with light infantry at sea, or even like scouts, but I like the light infantry because they can also defend cities fairly well. Derp, derp, derp. Yeah, Hannah Montana is angry. Hannah Montana is mad. She will not stand for the transgression of destroying my hero. You tell him, Hannah. I actually have never really watched any of the Hannah Montana stuff on Disney. I mean, I'm aware of who she is and her real name and everything, but I don't really have knowledge of this matter to much of an extent. This sack is actually really scary, but it could get scarier. Really? If I'd known I would have had that as a quest reward, I would have done it ages ago. Does it double up? It couldn't, right? There's no way. Ring of Travel is another one of those speed items. There's just they couldn't do that, right? They're not going to allow me to double my movement. That would be broken. I actually don't know the answer to this. I'm curious. I'm sure I knew at some point. What? They killed an Archon? Okay. White's gonna give a few death throws on me. It doesn't look like I'm gonna have a way around it. Come on, Wolf Rider. But yeah, that's why you want those quests, because you get rewards like that. Like really good items, or like you get a bunch of dragons or archons or super troops that just they're ridiculous. Come on, I'm fighting you in mountains. What? Oh wow. I have some not nice things to say right now. That makes me angry. Let's just leave it at that. I am angered. That's my response. Let's try again. Kill the Pegasi. I mean, I'm aware they're also getting a bonus from the demons or whatever. Fine. But jeez. I don't know, what are my odds of winning this? Comfortable. There we go. Taking out a high quality troop with crummy stuff. Sort of. Wow, that really cuts into my ability to reinforce my hero, though. I'll be able to eventually. Actually, let's just run the Minotaurs over. Give them some measure of protection. I can't wait to see. Part of me hopes that you can't get double movement, or 2 double movements, because that it'd be too much. It would just be too much. Movement is so critical in this game, and that ability would just go beyond like rational levels of strength. Okay, yeah, I figured White would do that. Oh, he didn't even manage to take it, though. Oh, really? I don't think I can take both of those cities and kill him before he can react, though. Yeah, look at all these forces Yellow still has. But if I just burn all the cities, he's gonna have to focus them on one of basically only 2 port entrances, because he won't use the 3rd one. And that's pretty much going to spell his doom. He'll lose all his stuff to hero stacks, mowing down his stacks without bonuses over and over while I burn all of his cities. I made me nervous for a moment. I thought Green's hero was going to take that city from me and screw up all my vectors, which would not be appreciated. For some reason, Green doesn't want to take any of my cities on his mainland. He wants to go for the heart of the empires. It's not going to happen. Ah, here we go. It's finally come. The other leaders offer you peace if you will but cease this merciless slaughter. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Yes, this is how... If I were to reject this, then I would have to fight until the very last city. And it's a pain. And, you know, when you're in this position, you know you're going to win, and the AI is just sending forces and forces, and you're killing them. Yeah, it can be fun to do once in a while. But for the most part, this is the game telling you that you win. And I'm going to accept it. And remember, viewers, this is 1993. This is not 2000. This is not 2005. It is not 2011. Somebody had the idea for domination victories back in 1993. That somebody is the Strategic Studies Group. You saw me throughout this entire game playing and not having really any trouble with the user interface at all. And it's not like I'm doing something differently than I am in more modern turn-based strategies. You know, you're going into cities, you're changing things. I mean, okay, I'm not changing tiles, but that's actually one of the easier things in Civ to do. I try to select a stack, it works every time. A group stack, ungroup units in a stack works every time, no exceptions, no command lag. And why it should lag more to simply select a unit in modern games versus old games is beyond comprehension. So here we have an example of a game that is mechanically done just about perfectly from 1993. You would think that, you know, perhaps Firaxis or, you know, anyone really that makes a turn-based strategy these days would have learned from the example set by some of the best turn-based strategies ever made. Alas, that isn't the case. I don't know why. I don't know how people can't grasp that. The mechanics of moving and everything in fluid controls matter. And despite how dated it is, this game is excellent with that. And I'm disappointed in newer entries in the turn-based strategy genre as compared to what was basically the golden age. I mean, yeah, they could have done things a little bit to make this a bit more convenient here and there. But there's nothing flagrant. Like there's no chance that I could, you know, click here and attack without prompt by accident. You know, you have to be adjacent to it to attack. There's no attacking without prompt. When there is an enemy in your path and you're trying to move, the game stops you. You can stop. If this were an enemy Pegasi and I had given a command on a previous turn to move from here to here, and I hit move all on this turn, he would stop. The game would prompt me for an order. Civ 4 doesn't do that. Civ 5 doesn't do that. It would just automatically move you in a way that's inconvenient and possibly lethal to your unit. But back in 1993, they knew already that that's a stupid thing to have happen in a turn-based strategy game. This was done really well. They actually interrupt you when you have that happen. And yes, you have the same RNG outcomes, but again, because you have pre-made maps, your chances of getting screwed on spawn on the pre-made maps aren't so bad. When we get to random maps, I'll give my opinion on those then. But certainly it's no worse than the modern games in that regard. And in terms of how the AI plays, I give it a thumbs up for basically trying to win it all. Let me see here. Will it let me attack anymore? Yeah, apparently. But yeah, the AI tries to win. It expands. It plays the same game you're playing. It doesn't play a different game. It doesn't beat around the bush. It will dogpile on you, but it will also dogpile on anybody else who's winning. The AI will not deliberately lose just to prop up another AI. Yet another example of good design in a turn-based strategy game. The AI tries to win. And, you know, although I was able to run through this game fairly easily, you know, I'm a bit of an expert at it. And if I were to give the AI heaps of bonuses, even close to what they gave in Civ 4, then all of a sudden I wouldn't. Like, if these AIs were able to produce double the units I could produce, I don't know that I could win. It would be very difficult to do so. The AI knows how to play its game. And yes, it's a bit simpler, but there's still a lot of tactical choices that, even though their approach to it is fairly simplistic, it can be effective. And I think that that's also something that newer turn-based strategies games could learn from. So, okay, this is a bit of a combination of chastising many of the failures of modern game development in turn-based strategy, but also just a shout-out to just how good of a job the Strategic Studies group did. In my opinion, they are one of the best designer teams ever. You saw their credits in my opening video. Man, bring those guys back if there's a way, because they were awesome at this. They did it right. You know, maybe if they need some help with graphic design, you know, in the modern times, yeah, they could have that happen. But the games are so mechanically crisp and also fairly well balanced. It's fun to play. This was a blast to play. And if you guys are interested, I'm going to continue it. In fact, since this game is over, where's the quit to main menu? I think it's just quit. I think.
Farewell, Warlord. We shall meet again.
Okay, maybe not. Let's go back in. I know there's a way to do it. So yes, we get to see SSG. Unfortunately, Warlords 4 didn't really live up quite to the same extent of Warlords 2 and 3, but by then a lot of the design team had already split up. And that's something we saw in, really in the Civilization series as well. They lose some of their best design talent, and all of a sudden they're struggling. So, okay. That's the first scenario out of the way. Erythea. Icehair has already Let's Played Hadesha. I think I will also play Hadesha, but I'm not going to be Nightmare like he was. Nightmare is probably one of the harder starts on the map. Maybe I'll be Lord of Power instead. Or, you know, maybe I'll just take a different angle on that and play as, you know, maybe the Syrians or whatever the good guys are on that map. Or, I don't know, maybe the Lord of Greed. I played Lord of Sloth in a practice run, but I got, like, the Boots of Speed, like, immediately and broke the map. I won by, like, turn 19. It was ridiculous. So, you know, it'll probably be a little bit more balanced this time. And then finally Isladia, and Isladia can be a real pain if you let one of two factions get out of control. And I think these two maps are a little bit less balanced than Erythea. Icehair commented along that way as well. But you can still win from any position really easily. They're not like stupid unbalanced. And you know, then you have the Dragon Realms. Everyone has dragons on this map. But because of how stupid the AI is, in terms of initial, like the AI gets pretty good as the game goes on because it vectors and launches waves of stacks at you, and it will attack less defended cities if you let it. But right in the start of the game, AI is not really expecting you to attack it in its capital, like I did the Black faction in the Erythea campaign. So you can get another dragon capital too easily. And dragons just really, like, the entire map revolves around them. And you saw a little bit from Orange's fighting with Green, just how strong they can be when he got his hands on some of them. On that map, cities can frickin' produce dragons. It's whatever. And then this is a nice, short, easy map. Not too much to it. It can be fun. If you guys are really demanding some more Warlords 2 after these 3 campaigns down here, I'll either do that or I'll do a random map. Nice little bit of artwork here. Ha! Look out! It's Hadesha and the Land of Nightmares. And then Isladia. But okay, that's that'll conclude this particular Let's Play of the Erythea scenario. So I will see you guys next time for possibly the next scenario. Give a like if you enjoyed this series, and for now, the Me and Team signing off.